Right now, the clock is ticking at the Capitol with a week left in the legislative session. One of the controversial proposals is around limiting ICE enforcement, sparking passionate debate on the Senate floor today. Danny Spiewak live at the Capitol with where things stand. Danny.
Yeah, we're expecting a vote really any minute now. We're going on hours of debate at this point. We know that in the Senate, this bill that would place limits on immigration enforcement is very likely, probable to pass the Senate. They have the numbers to do that with a one-vote majority. But in the House, it's tied. These measures have largely been blocked in committee. We know there's very little chance of it getting through that chamber, so this is probably not going to become law this session. Let me give you some idea of what's being debated on the Senate floor today, though. And it is significant because it's the first time that an Operation Metro Surge response package has been heard on the floor of either chamber. This bill would place limits on ICE access in schools, courts, hospitals, and child care centers. The legislative package would also mandate that the BCA play a part in use of force investigations involving federal agents. And it broadens the authority of Minnesotans to file lawsuits against federal agents for constitutional violations, which is currently very limited under the law. Republicans offered an amendment to ban sanctuary cities in this bill and require more cooperation with federal immigration authorities, but that amendment failed.
What we endured was one of the darkest periods in American history when the government sent masked men, armed, untrained, and unrestrained, to terrorize our communities.
We should not be playing to people who simply don't want immigration law enforced, and we should not be pushing a bill that has no chance of becoming law.
So if the Senate passes this bill today, it will be sent over to the House, but there's no guarantee the House would even take it up on the floor. We saw that with the gun violence legislation last week around the assault weapons ban, where the House did not bring that measure to the floor. And since it was blocked in committee, several of these provisions didn't make it out of committee in the House, unlikely to even have a vote there in that chamber. Back to you.
And as we mentioned at the top of this report, the clock is ticking. Danny, thank you.